Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. That is the only word I want to be hearing from Manchester United fans. Thank you, Chelsea, for making me look good, for making me look like a United team, for making me look like a world class team. That is so poor Chelsea was last night. Chelsea was so poor that they made Man United look like a classy team. And we had to forget their problems because Chelsea was in a worse problem. Chelsea has a serious problem. It's not about consistency, it's about the whole team is disjointed. They had a terrible outing against Newcastle, but for me, yesterday was worse. From misplaced passes to wrong selection, from refusing to run, everything about that team was wrong. And it made Man United look classic. Chelsea used to play that well without winning, but yesterday they deserved to lose because they were not ready. And the team is so poor right now that I don't think they deserve a top 10 finish. They were so poor. They were that poor. Manchester United have been poor all through. They've played Wolves, they played Galatasaray, they played Brentford. Everybody they've played, they have struggled. I think the only time they put on a good run was when they played against Everton. But yesterday should top it in terms of how well they played. Now, selection was terrible. Why was it terrible? Poch started with Disasi, Silva, Coel, Cucurella. Cucurella at right back, Coel at left back. I've said it before. Coel at left back doesn't work. It hasn't worked before. It's not going to start working now. He's not a natural left back. He doesn't have the pace to match it up. And no matter how balanced you want the team to be, Coel can only play there if it's a last resort. And I've said it that you need to have a steady back four. Disciplining Reece James was good because he needs to know that he's not just going to walk into the team as a captain when he makes a mistake. And if he had played Disasi there, to be fair, but Cucurella should have started at the left back. I hate to say this, but it still surprises me to see that Sanchez is one of the best players in a Chelsea team. He was one of the best players against Brighton, and yesterday again, he was one of the best players. Apart from the goal Palmer scored, Sanchez was one of the best players on the pitch. I've always doubted his ability to be the number one, but he was one of the best players. So for me, he should have a 7 over 5. Cole Palmer was amazing. Lost the ball that led to the first goal, so and scored a goal later, but I don't think playing in the midfield suits him. But I should give him a 6. Cucurella went off in the first half at the interval. It was tight all through the interval. He ran, came forward, defended very well, got out of place a little bit. So I'll give him a 5. Now you have Broja that came in the second half. No much impact. He didn't do much. I think he should be starting ahead of Jackson. I can give him a 3. Modric was running up and down, lost chances, and I give him a 2. Coel was poor. As a captain, he was terrible. I don't think he should be given that captain role. I don't blame him because he's been playing out of position. We know he has a good talent. And I'll give him a two. Enzo last night was poor. I'll give him a two. Caicedo was poor. I'll give him a two. Disasi, he was terrible. I'll give him a two. Sterling, I'll give it two. Now, coming back to the obvious problem in the team, Jackson. You feel like Jackson should be given a one. This guy doesn't know how to score. And I seem not to understand why he's not on the bench, why he keeps starting big games. I prefer a Broja in leading the line than a Jackson. He's poor in finishing. He's poor in everything that he should be doing. He's not positioning well. One on one, he's dreadful. If Jackson had converted his chances yesterday, Chelsea would not have lost that game because they were terrible. But Manchester United back four was worse because they were cutting through it as if there was nobody there, but there was nobody to finish it. Because when they were hit on the counter, you had Modric, you had Palmer, and Jackson with Sterling. You were cutting through the defense line, but there was nobody. They made Onana look good because they were terrible. I think Poch has to begin to fix this problem, or he might be out of the job before January ending.